Hey Pally, Abby here. Today is Tuesday, August 22nd, and we have Fall Sports Parent Night, Safe and Welcoming School Day, and College Rep Visits. All that is coming up on today's episode. But first, today's daily pick was sent in by Max Giovanato. He captioned the photo, Pally at Panda. Thanks for that, Max. If you want your pick featured on the air, be sure to tweet it to us at Pally InFocus. Now, let's get to today's campus bulletin. After school next Monday, Pally's robotics team is hosting an information night in the MAC. Students interested in robotics should stop by to learn more about the award-winning team and the application process. Friday is a minimum day. Students can check out pally.net for the special schedule, which includes evacuation procedures, as well as the issues of bullying and harassment. Friday, there will be no first or seventh periods. Second and third period will cover code red and evacuation procedures, while fourth, fifth, and sixth period will focus on anti-bullying and the school handbook. Polls are now open for freshman elections. Selected officers will lead the class of 2021 during Spirit Week and represent their class in Student Council. Students can vote for their favorite candidates at www.tallyspace.com/vote/PA, So if you're a freshman, be sure to get out there and have your voice heard by voting. College representatives will be visiting the week of August 28th and September 4th. Students must have their teacher's permission 1 day in advance of missing class. Pick up a form in the College and Career Center. Bring the signed form the day of the visit to ensure the absence from the class is cleared and marked as an activity rather than a truancy. Colleges visiting on the week of August 28th will be University of Notre Dame, Lay University, University of Massachusetts in Lowell, Syracuse University, Oregon State University, Case, Western Reserve University, UCLA, and Texas Tech University, with more following the next week. For a full list of all visits through spring, log in to Naviance using your user ID and password. Click on the Colleges tab, then click View All Upcoming College Visits within the My Colleges section. Or you can check the calendar on www.pallynet./college. Pally Hacks is a 24-hour international hackathon that brings students from China and the Bay Area to compete for an internship at WeChat, named one of the most influential companies in China. Presentation rounds will be hosted between the finalists from the China Hackathon and Pally Hacks, which is hosted in the Media Arts Center from 12:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday, August 26th. All food will be provided, and there will be over $100 in raffle prizes offered to attendees. Come watch the presentation rounds and experience innovation from the brightest minds in China and the Bay Area. Now let's move on to the world of sports. McKenna's in the studio with all the latest.
Now on to sports. Come down to support the first girls volleyball game against our crosstown rivals next Friday, August 31st against Gunn at 7 p.m. in the Pally Big Gym. This year, we are going to try our best to report sports news from all Pally teams. If you are a coach, captain, or just a motivated member, we would love for you to send us scores and video to our email, bulletin@infocus.tv. Feel free to mention athletes who scored points or had a great game so that we can feature them on our show. Make sure to type sports in the subject line. Thanks, all from me. Back to you in the studio.
We will be right back after this break.
Another well-known tradition amongst the seniors is wearing camo. But do people know?
Welcome back. It's the time everyone's been waiting for. In today's installment of Cooking with Cooper, our resident InFocus chef de cuisine, Cooper Kim, tackles the age-old breakfast favorite, the omelet.
Cooper, is that you?
Yeah, Noah, is that you?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the eclipse, man.
That's not till tomorrow.
It's not till tomorrow? Well, it's really dark right now. I can't really see much.
You might be blind, buddy.
Yeah. Noah? Noah?
Today, we will be cooking an omelet for all those egg lovers out there. For this recipe, you will need eggs, water, salt, pepper, butter, and fillings such as shredded cheese and any meat of your choice. Now, this recipe doesn't actually take too much skill, and as a professional in training, I thought I'd challenge myself a little bit, so I'm going to be doing this entire recipe blindfolded. Let's begin. Okay, so the first step is you want to take your 2 eggs and you want to crack them into a bowl like so, like that. And you're going to put your eggs in here, you're going to put in your 2 tablespoons of water right here, and then also your salt and pepper. You want probably a dash of salt and some pepper in there. Okay. All right, so now that the contents is in the bowl, you want to mix it pretty thoroughly so it's even throughout. Ooh. All right, so next you want to get your teaspoon of butter and just put it in your pan like that. Where's the pan? So a fun factoid is when one of your senses is being messed with, your body compensates by enhancing one of the other 4, which is touch, taste, smelling, and hearing. And so now that I've had my blindfold on for about 30 minutes, I guess we'll see which one has been enhanced right here. So it's not smelling, it's not hearing either, it's not touch. It's taste. It's taste this time. Okay, so now that our omelet is looking real bomb diggity, we're gonna throw in our insides, our innards of our omelet. So we have some cheese right here. Oh, just throw that in. You want to throw it on the side, relative probably. Cool. Yep. Now that that is in, you want to flip the omelet over so you get a nice omelet-looking shape, like so, like that, just like that. And that was perfectly executed. Thank you. All right, so now that our omelet is done, the usual procedure would be to try our own food, but we're gonna switch it up this season, and instead a lucky winner will be able to try my own cooking. Okay, we've chosen our first winner through the power of Snapchat, and it is Nick Melvin. So let's go get it. Well, our buddy Nick is actually out of town, unfortunately, so we'll just be leaving his meal right outside of his door.
I will remember you.
Now, a quick reminder about the crisis prevention resources available at PALI, including hotlines, therapists, and of course, talking to a friend or family member. In addition, even amongst our busy lives, remember to take time for yourself to de-stress in whichever way you find best. Students seeking help can email PALI support at pausd.org or call or text one of the many numbers on your screen. That does it for us today. Remember, you can get the latest news from InFocus anytime, anywhere by checking us out at www.infocusnews.tv or find us at InFocus News on Instagram and Facebook and follow us at PALI InFocus on Twitter and Snapchat. Until next time, have a great day, PALI.
Tell them put the money in my hand right now. Set up a motor, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick it with you. You'll be my American boy. He said, hey sister, it's really nice to meet ya. I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type. Like the way he's speaking, his confidence is peaking. Don't like his baggy jeans, but I like what's underneath it. And no, I ain't been to MIA. I heard the Cali never rains, and New York's wide awake. First, let's see the West End. I'll show you to my bedroom. I'm liking this American